Welcome to the Prep Zone. My name is Grant Yenny, and we have a big matchup for you tonight. This is essentially the district championship as Pearl River takes on Lakeshore here at Pearl River High School. Now, from a broadcasting standpoint, this intro is essentially copy and paste from last year. Lakeshore still has a high-powered offense, and it's just different players. Instead of Chris Penton, you have Parker Orban at the helm, who's been having a stellar season, linking up with his go-to receiver in Jacob Bernard. That's not the only weapon that Lakeshore has, though. They have a good running game with Max Lowry and that offensive line. If that gets stopped up, Orban has plenty of other weapons to choose to throw to as well. Now, where this isn't copy and paste, it's Pearl River. They're 6-1, one of the best seasons they've had in recent memory. Corey Warren has been absolutely outstanding for the Rebels on the ground running, and their defense has been able to keep teams from scoring points. So very good teams on both sides of the ball. This should be a great matchup here at Pearl River High School. I spoke with both coaches moments ago. Let's hear what they have to say, and we'll get to the action. Pre-game with Coach Harris. Coach, before we move on to this week, let's talk about last week for a second. That big win against Salmon, first time in 29 years. How emotional was that for this team?
I think the kids were excited about it, but to me it was just another game.
And tonight you're facing a high-powered offense in Lakeshore. How do you slow them down?
Keep them off the field. Hopefully we can control the ball and grind it out and use the clock.
Pre-game with Coach Jones. Coach, this is a big matchup tonight, the two top teams in your district. What are you telling your guys coming into this game tonight?
You know, the biggest thing is we want to make sure that we can get them off the field. They're a ball control team. Obviously, we know that they're going to want to keep our offense off the field with our ability to move the ball and get some guys in space. So it's going to be able to limit their running game, and when we get the opportunity to make a play, make sure that we take advantage of it. And
in a game that's a bit of a rivalry now, how do you control emotions in a game like this?
It's a great question. You know, sometimes something just happens, and you got to be able to have a kid who's got awareness about himself to know that it's not about him, it's about the team. And if he goes over the board, it hurts the team. You know, and ultimately it'll affect him as well. So, you know, you talk about it all week, and you hope you don't have an incident take place.
Jack Geddes to kick off, putting this into play for as Lakeshore takes on Pearl River here at Pearl River. Geddes boots this one, bounces at the 10, and will be returned by Bond, trying to work it toward the middle. Weaving through, and he'll be brought down after crossing the 20-yard line, brought down by Adam Randolph. So that'll bring up this Pearl River offense, averaging 35.5 points a game, led by Corey Warren, who on 145 carries has 113 yards and 20 touchdowns. So Justin Dean, 27 carries, 312 yards, 7 touchdowns. And the surprising stat here for a Pearl River offense, 21 of 35 for 469 yards passing for Dean. As Dean calls for it, first handoff goes to Warren. He's smothered by a host of Titans. Drop back, first contact there made by Brian Fesky. Fesky and a host of Titans there bring him down. That'll bring up second down. Also in on the tackle, Christian Westcott. Dean, after every play, goes over to the sideline to get the call to bring in the play for his offense. So on second down, Dean calling for it. This time the handoff goes to Hart, going left side, and he'll be wrestled down by a host of Titans. They're Mackie Balat in on that one. So that'll bring up third down for the Rebels. As they look to continue this drive. Dean coming in with the play. Good job by the Titans flying to the ball on the handoffs. Now Dean under center. Motion from Hart. Snap. Rolling out, rolling to his left, looking downfield as pressure bears down, and they get to him. Drop him for the sack. Griffin Davidson, senior safety, in on that along with Balat once again. So that'll be a fourth down. Quick 3 and out for Pearl River, and the punting unit comes on with Bond back to punt this one away. And of course, Mr. Jacob Bernard hanging out around the 50, looking to return this one. An electric player for the Titans. looking to run this one down. And that kick goes out of bounds. So the Titans offense will take over near the 40-yard line. There's a yellow hankies down, starting it off early in this one. So waiting the call from the officials, but this Lakeshore offense led by Parker Orvin, 88, 134, and 2 interceptions on the season, 1,715 yards, 24 touchdowns. Receiving, his main target, Jacob Bernard, has 609 yards, 10 touchdowns. And that'll back up Lakeshore there. But Smeraldo, his number 2 target, 24 catches, 411 yards, 6 touchdowns on the ground. The running game, Max Lowry, 93 rushes, 618 yards, 5 touchdowns. He's averaging 6.6 yards per carry. They'll go in 5 wide. Lakeshore opens up. Orvin alone in the backfield. He'll call for it, looking downfield, lofts this one out. For Spencer Jordan, wide open, catches it, dragging a defender, and a big gain for the Titans. As Spencer Jordan gets down to around the 30-yard line. Jordan, a junior for the Titans. It's Jordan's 19th reception, and that puts him over 400 receiving on the season. This time Max Lowry into the left of Orvin here on first down. Trips to the left for the Titans. Orvin calling for it. Handoff goes Lowry going up the middle, and he's brought down by Roy Smith after a gain of about 4 yards.
Roy Smith, number 18, leading initial tackle in this level.
Check that 3. That'll bring up 2nd and 7 for the Titans as they stick with trips to the left. Orvin calling for it. This time play action. Lowry, it's to Bernard, complete. And that'll be a first down for the Titans, but a flag comes out. Well, after the tackle. See what the call is from the official as they discuss this one. But Bernard, that's just where he's so dangerous. You put him in space, throw those quick slants to him. It's hard to stop him. He gets so an illegal man downfield called on the Titans. So after that game, that'll negate it and bring him back. And it was as soon as the ball was caught, you saw that flag come out. So that'll make it 2nd and 12 for the Titans here in the first quarter. They're sticking trips to the left. You see Bernard there in the middle of your screen. To his left is Smeraldo. Calling for it, Orvin looking downfield, pump fake, looking to run away, launches this one long, wide open receiver, touchdown. As Mason Poore hauls that one in. He was all alone right there outside the end zone, and he's able to walk in. So good job by Orvin keeping his composure. His pressure started to bear down. He rolled to his left, saw Poore wide open, launches it up, and that's 6 for the Titans as Geddes comes on to attempt the extra point. Snaps back, kick is up, and it is good. So with 8:28 remaining here in the first, Lakeshore leads 7-0.
Just a little bit, in just a moment. Kickoff underway.
Geddes to kick this one away after the Lakeshore touchdown. kickoffs. He averaged getting it to the 4-yard line. Boots this one away, and this will not be returned. That's a touchback. Bond in the end zone last week. 6 touchbacks on 8 attempts on the season. Geddes has 44 touchbacks now on 63 kickoff attempts. So now we'll see Pearl River's offense once again. First time was a quick 3 and out, as the Lakeshore defense held strong. So Dean will be under center, Warren behind him. Motion from Stoddard. This time Dean gives to Warren. Barreling forward as Warren takes a host of Titans to bring him down there, led by Devin Wabacher, a sophomore linebacker. For the Titans, Wabacher, sophomore, 6 foot, 200 pounds. That'll bring up 2nd and 4 for the Rebels as Dean brings in the play from the sideline. Very slow paced as they take their time to get that play in, get it into the huddle. Kind of the Pearl River offense is really the complete opposite of Lakeshore's, and there on the handoff goes for maybe a yard. And we'll bring up 3rd down. Third and 1.5 for the Rebels. Lakeshore's offense, very quick, explosive. They get the play calls in quick, set up at the line. They get to the line very quickly. Pearl River still huddling, bringing in the play from the sideline. There as the handoff goes to Warren, hits the hole hard, and that will be a 1st down for the Rebels as Warren barrels forward to the 35-yard line. It's brought down by Eric Kuiper and a host of other Titans. They're led by, also with Scott Scalia. So 1st and 10 for the Rebels. Also with this offense, though, if they can keep getting the first downs, keep getting the blocks, keep marching it, eats up a lot of clock. So we're already to 6:50. Dean, handoff goes to Hart, going around left side, and he'll be stood up and driven back by the Titans. And, Simon Willie. And that'll bring up 2nd down. For the Rebels. Lakeshore doing an excellent job flying to the ball there. As Willie made an initial contact, everybody else quickly. It was about 4 guys around him to bring him down. So 6:09 to go here in the first. Stoddard now rolling to his right. Dean launches this one incomplete. Hit the hands of Hart. Hart unable to haul it in as it was a little high. And that'll bring up 3rd down for the Rebels here. 6:04 on the clock there as Dean 0 for 1. So on 3rd down, Pearl River looking to continue this drive, not wanting, needing to get a 1st down here. Motion across Hart. Dean fakes, handoff goes to Stoddard, and he'll be driven back. But we have a yellow hanky on the field for the illegal shift on Pearl River. So that'll drop him. Let's see. And are they? Yeah, and they're going to decline it, so that's going to make it 4th down for Pearl River, and then we'll see the Pearl River punting unit coming out, led by Braden Bond. And Jacob Bernard standing at about the 30-yard line, looking to return this one. It's 4th and 9, so Lakeshore looking to return this one, bring in the house. Bond boots this one up, and I'm not going to send it anywhere near Bernard, but a short punt as that one goes out at about the 45-yard line. Well, no, pushed it up, so about the 49-yard line. We'll have a change of possession. It was quick work there in the first possession for Lakeshore to march the ball down the field, with Poirier eventually hauling in the touchdown. Now let's see if the high-powered Lakeshore offense keeps it going there, averaging 48 points a game. So trips to the right. It's Orvin with the hard count. Orvin has Lowry to his right. Orvin calls for it, play action to Lowry, looking downfield, lofts this one up, wide open man, hauled in, Spencer Jordan in for the touchdown. Just like that, we mentioned how quick it was on the first drive, and they're one play on the second drive. A 51-yard touchdown pass from Orvin to Jordan. Jordan taking that spot at the Z from Jalen Willis last year, also that deep threat down the right side. Now playing at Northwestern State. So Getty's on to attempt the extra point now for Lakeshore. Snap is back, kick is up, and it is through. So with 5:20 remaining here in the first, Lakeshore leads 14-0. Getty's to boot this one away for Lakeshore following the Jordan touchdown. This one booted back. It'll be returned by Bond. Bond looking to get toward the middle now, dancing outside, dodges one, and he'll be brought down by Adam Randolph near the 15. So another drive to start here for Pearl River. Had a little more success in the second than they did the first, but it stalled after they got one first down. So Dean brings in the play from the sideline. And this is an offense that was averaging near 36 points a game. So Dean calling for it, rolling to his left, launches it downfield, and it is caught for the big gain for the Rebels there by number 12, Ethan Levy, hauls that one in. Pearl River gets down to the 41. Great job turning around, hauling that one in. He had a deep defender right there next to him in his face. He was able to bring it in for the big gain. That makes another first down for the Rebels. 4:50 to go here in the first. Motion from Hart. Dean calling for it. Handoff goes Warren. He's met in the backfield and dropped. And that is Scott Scalia, junior defensive lineman, on the stop. Scalia 5'9", 175 pounds. That makes it 2nd and 11 for the Rebels. Dean under center motion from Stoddard. Now rolling to his right, looking downfield, lofts this one out. Levy well overthrown as the ball falls incomplete. Randolph on the coverage. That was well over Levy's head there. Falls incomplete, makes it 3rd down. Good coach. Well done by this Lakeshore defense. Good job to keep Pearl River from doing what they normally do, which is march down the field. Dean calls for it. Now lofts this one up again. Levy, and that ball's incomplete. Intended for Levy down the left side. Coverage there. Coverage there by Cullen Ziegler. Ziegler, a junior corner, 6 foot, 165 pounds. And that brings up 4th down for Pearl River again. So Bond will punt this one away. And it's fake. Goes up. Oh, and big run here going crossfield left. Jacob Bernard tackles him after crossing the 40-yard line. But the fake punt there snapped back to Ricky Jessup. He danced around some defenders there, found a seam, and took off. It took the last possible guy, which was Jacob Bernard, to take him down. Good gutsy call there by Coach Harris. That makes it 1st and 10 for the Rebels at the 39-yard line. Snap. Dean rolling to his right, looking downfield as pressure bears down, and that falls incomplete. I believe it was intended for Levy, but it was off target. On the coverage there was Cullen Ziegler. 3:33 to go here in the first as Lakeshore leads 14-0. Dean bringing in the play from the sideline. Motion from Hart. Dean calling for it. Handoff goes Warren, met in the backfield and dropped by the Titans. Good job there penetrating the line by Scott Scalia. Caught him in the backfield, slowed him down, and a host of Titans came to clean it up. That brings up 3rd and 10 for the Rebel offense. So Dean calling for it. Fakes it. Dropping back. Launches this one. Good ball and overthrown. Intended for Levy. You have fans in the crowd wanting a flag there. That didn't look like it warranted a flag to me. It was overthrown, and the contact was made well after the ball was hitting the ground. So that's another 4th down for Pearl River as Bond comes on to kick that one away. Jacob Bernard back at the 10, looking to return this one. Slow snap back there, pressure from Westcott, nearly got there. And that rolls out of bounds, hitting around the 10. So they've done a good job keeping it away from Bernard. And it will be a long way to go for Lakeshore, but they have the big explosive play potential to quickly march down the field, even from where they are. So Orban and company back on the field. 2 to the right, 2 to the left. Lowry in the backfield with Orban. Orban calling for it. Handoff goes to Lowry, has a hole, hits it, and he'll be brought down by a host of Rebels. Initial contact there made by John Parker, a 5'8", 210-pound defensive lineman. But a 5-yard gain for Lowry. So 2nd and 5, 2:10 to go here in the first, and the hard count, nearly catching Pearl River there.
Second down for the Titans.
Orban calling for it, looking to pass. It's a screen out to Smeraldo. Smeraldo looking to get upfield, pressing forward, and it'll be about 2 yards shy, tackled inbound, so that keeps the clock going. Minute 45 to go here in the first, but that'll be a third down for the Titans. Third and a long one. They look to continue this drive. And there you see Bernard lined up in the backfield with Orban. Go 2 left. Motion from Lowry to the right side of the line. Orban calling for it. Handoff goes to Bernard straight ahead. Barreling forward. Stomps one. And that'll be a big gain. First down for Lakeshore on the carry from Bernard. And just explosive from the backfield. Had a full head of steam coming forward. And the big gain, he barreled through that big defensive line of Pearl River. Also good blocking up front from Lakeshore's big guys up front. Guillory, Kuiper, Clark, Rich, and Smith. Under a minute to go here in the first. As a new play comes in. Bernard steps up to Orban's right. Now Orban looking to pass. That ball's batted and picked off by the Rebels. Number 22, Hayden Dijon. A 5'9", 165-pound defensive back. A big play for the Rebels there. That's only Orban's third interception of the season. There, but that ball was batted at the line. And a diving leap for it from Dijon. Calls it in for an interception. And a big break for Pearl River as they're looking to get on the board. Motion Stoddard, handoff Warren, met in the backfield but still able to get about a yard. Tackle there by Griffin Davidson. Davidson, a 6'2", 195-pound senior for the Titans. And that'll bring up 2nd and 9 for the Rebels. And it's looking, yeah, they're going to let the clock run out. It's 9 seconds to go. That'll end the first quarter. So at the end of one, Lakeshore leads 14-0. Flip sides here to start the second quarter. Dean under center. Snap back pitch. The toss goes to Warren, and he's dropped in the backfield by Scalia. Scalia getting penetration almost every play for Lakeshore. And Scalia, 5'9", 175 for a defensive lineman, for nose guard, quite undersized, but he's quick, he's scrappy, and he's able to fight through that big line of Pearl River almost every play. And there you see him getting Warren in the backfield for about a 4-yard loss. So that makes it 3rd and 14 for the Rebels. Motion Stoddard, handoff. Warren has a whole right side, and he'll be brought down by Randolph on a gain of about 5 on the carry. So that'll be fourth down for the Rebels. And this is going to be, let's see, they're bringing Martinson on. So they're going to attempt a 45-yard field goal. It's Martinson to kick out of the hold of Dean. You see that big club on the left arm of Martinson. Snap is back, kick away from Martinson, boots this one, and it is left. So no good on the attempt. Ball goes back over to the Titans. Last time out, ball was batted at the line and intercepted.
2011 school board member.
That's a long field goal attempt there. Martinson, nothing to hang his head over. So 1st and 10 for the Titan offense. Very potent Titan offense. As they take the ball at the 20, it's a touchback. As the ball went out the back of the end zone. Just left. He had the power. Lakeshore leading 14-0 here in the second. 2 to the right, 2 to the left. Lowry to the right of Orvin. Handoff goes Lowry cutting up, and he bounces out of the pile. Continues going, and he'll be brought down by Roy Smith. But after a 6-yard, check that, about a 8-yard gain from Max Lowry there, where he was met in the backfield and was able to spin away with a big gain. Good job there by Lowry with the second effort. So 9:45 on the clock, 14-0, snap is back. Orvin, screen pass out to Bernard. Bernard looking to bring it upfield, reading his blocks, looking to bounce it back inside, and Pearl River flowing to the ball. Bernard will be dropped at about the 35-yard line, but that's a first down for the Titans. Very patient there. Good job by Bernard to read that one as it was thrown out to him, and he didn't try to immediately bring it up the field. He took a second to read where defenders were, read where his blocks were, to try and make a play, and that's a first down for the Titans on the screen pass. Now you have Bernard in the backfield, Lowry to the left. Calling for it, Orvin, handoff, goes Bernard, looking to run straight ahead, beats one defender, still running forward, keeping those legs churning, and now he's driven back by about 5 defenders for Pearl River. About a 3-yard gain on the carry for Bernard. Check that 5 yards, so that'll make it 2nd and 5 for the Titans as they continue this drive, and 8:45 to go here in the first half. Two to the left, sticking with this 2-back set of Bernard and Lowry. Moving Bernard out. Calls for it. Orvin looking downfield, slings this one out complete to Smeraldo. That's a first down. Beats one defender, breaks away, going down the left side, and he'll be thrown out of bounds by Ricky Jessup, the 6', 175-pound senior for Pearl River. But another first down for the Titans as they continue this drive going. So 8:13 on the clock here, 1st and 10.
Football only, the participants for senior night.
And trips to the right for Lakeshore as they await the call from the sideline for the new play. Gives Orvin a chance to read the defense. And we have a flag out. Let's see what this is going to be. It's out before. So that drops back. Drops it back 5 yards, makes it 1st and 15 for the Titans. A new play coming in from the sideline. You have Jordan and Smeraldo to the bottom of your screen. Motion across Bernard. Fakes the handoff. Orvin looking downfield, launches this one, a wide open. Smeraldo drops it. It fell into the breadbasket there, and he just couldn't haul it in. But he was wide open. Had he hauled that one in, that was 6.
Once again, all the senior night participants.
The wide receivers for Lakeshore have been doing a very good job beating coverages for the Rebels and getting wide open. You know, that second touchdown for Lakeshore, Spencer Jordan was wide open. The first touchdown, Poirier was open. So 3 to the bottom of your screen. Orvin calling for it. Looking downfield, slings this one left side complete. And gets to the 30-yard line. Another, let's see, incomplete to Mason Poirier at the 30-yard line. So that'll be 3rd down and 2 for the Titans. And we saw on 3rd down last time when they were back there in the first quarter when they were close to their own end zone, they handed off to Bernard, and that's what they'll do here on 3rd down as he's looking to bounce it outside. Has a lane going down, dancing, stays in, and he will walk into the end zone for the score. A 30-yard touchdown run by Jacob Bernard. And he did a great job there on this near sideline, staying in bounds, beating the defenders and cutting back inside, going in to score. So Geddes now on to attempt the extra point out of the hold of Poirier. Snap is back, kick is up, and it is good. So with 6:59 remaining here in the first half, Lakeshore leads 21-0. So Geddes to kick this one away for the Titans, following the Bernard score. This will be returned as it's fielded at the 2. Bond bringing it upfield, and he'll be brought down by a host of Titans there, led by Randolph, who does a great job covering the field on kickoff. He's been in on every return that's been brought out. So another opportunity for Pearl River. They've had flashes of brilliance, but unable to get into the end zone or complete a drive. As Dean brings in the play from the sideline here. 6:47 to go here in the first half. Lakeshore up 21-0. Motion from Hart. Toss goes to Hart, trying to work it out, coming near sideline, and he'll be brought down by Mackie Balot. Gain of
32 initially on the stop for the Titans.
So a gain of 4, long 4 or 5. Makes it 2nd and 5 for the Rebels. The clock continues to run. That's what this offense does.
District 11 has the village coming up here pretty soon. Appreciate your consideration of that yes vote.
Dean under center, Warren behind him. Motion Stoddard. Handoff goes to Warren right side, and he's met almost immediately by the defense of Lakeshore, who do a sensational job of flying to the ball. Initially, Devin Wabacher initiated contact there. It's 3rd and short for the Rebels now. This is manageable. A 3rd and 2. As Dean brings in the play from the sideline. Dean calling for it on 3rd down. Handoff goes to Warren. He's met by Wabacher and driven back. Let's see. This will be close as he looks to be at the line. See if they award it. Yes, they do. 1st down for the Rebels as they keep this drive alive. So another 1st down for the Rebels. See if they can keep this going. They have 5:09 here in the first half. And it'll be interesting to see if they can open up. They've tried to do some rollout passes before, but if they can open up that passing game even more, because Lakeshore, of course, expecting run and able to read it every time. Handoff this time, Stoddard right side, runs into a wall.
Stoddard tries the right side, number 33.
He's brought down for a gain of 2 on the carry, so that'll bring up 2nd and 8 for the Rebels. And on the stop there, Kuiper, a senior for the Titans. The clock continues to run, 4:20 to go here in the first half. Lakeshore leading 21-0. Dean calling for it, rolling out to his left as pressure bears down from behind, launches this one, it's complete. Complete to KJ O'Neal, a 6'1", 180-pound tight end for the Rebels. That moves the chains, gives them a first down, and continues this drive for the Rebels. And so 1st and 10 for the Rebels.
Don't forget about the Corona High School FFA bake sale going on tomorrow.
As Dean goes under center, looking to, calls for it. Handoff goes Warren up the middle. Hard running there, barreling forward. And a big first down for Warren, brought down at the 3rd level by Aubrey Womack. Free safety bringing him down. But a hard run. Good job by the offensive line there, opening up a hole. And it doesn't really take much for Warren because he runs hard when he gets to it. He was able to barrel forward, and that's another first down for the Rebels. 3:53 to go here in the first half. Calling for it is Dean. Warren left side, this time met by Westcott. He'll gain about 4 on the carry. That'll bring up 2nd and 6. Westcott, 2-sport athlete for the Titans, also the shortstop for the baseball team. 3:28 to go here in the first half.
Second down for the Rebels.
Dean. Motion, Stoddard calls for it, looking to pass, rolling to his right, looking downfield, this time looking to run it upfield. He'll be brought down by Westcott and a host of other Titans there. See Westcott along with Balot. Excuse me, Willie.
Picks up a couple yards on the play, bring up 3rd down.
So that's a 3rd down for the Rebels. They look to continue this drive. They've had success on 3rd down. Brings up 3rd and 4 for the Titans. Let's see the play call they do here, if they continue passing or if they go with the handoff. Potentially the sweep to Hart.
All right, folks, 3rd down.
The Dean on 3rd down, motion from Hart, handoff goes to Warren. Left side barreling forward, and that's close. He may be about a yard shy.
Busy man out there for the Titans.
And see, it looks like they're going to measure it. Yeah, it was very close. They move it, they bring the chains on the way. To me, it looked initially like he was short. It looks like the nose, yeah. So that's a first down for the Rebels there as the nose is across. So first down for Pearl River continues. This drive gives them a first down with under 2 minutes to go.
We'll set the chains, folks. We first and 10 for the Rebels.
So ball at the just inside the 30. It's 1st and 10 for Pearl River. Motion Hart calling for it. Handoff Hart on the sweep. Slips up a little there. Stays up, and he'll be brought down after a gain of about 4 there by Willie, along with Wabacher. So that'll bring up 2nd and a long 6. As Pearl River gets back to the line, minute 27 to go. Motion Hart, handoff Warren, left side has a hole, hits it hard. Looking to beat Womack there. He gets around, carries, and that is another 1st down for the Rebels. And the Rebels call a timeout with a minute 16 remaining here in the 1st half. Lakeshore up 21-0. So minute 16 on the clock coming out of the timeout. Calling for it, Warren going left side, has room to run. A seam rushing forward, dives. And let's see what the call is, a touchdown for the Rebels as Warren barrels forward and puts Pearl River on the board. With 1:08 to go here in the 1st half. Martinson coming on to attempt the extra point, and that's just great hard running there from Warren. He's well over 1,000 yards on the season. He was 1,013 coming into this one tonight. Kick is up from Martinson, and it is good. So 1:08 remaining here in the 1st half. Lakeshore leads 21-7. Kicking this one away is Martinson. This is short. Rushing forward is Randolph. Randolph looking to cross field. Able to get around with a defender, and he's brought down at about the 40-yard line. So 60 seconds to go here in the 1st half. We'll see this Lakeshore offense. And let's see what they do here. If they try to take the shot and extend the lead before half, because they have that ability to do so, or if they do a couple runs with Lowry. Well, they're going 5 wide. So check that. Let's go with the first thing I said. Because Lowry not in. Smeraldo and Poire to the top of your screen. Jordan Bernard. Dropping back. Orvin looking, pressure bearing down, rolling to his left. Launches this one complete. Looking to dance around, is tackled and brought down. Over there is Poire. And Lakeshore will take a timeout with 45 seconds remaining here in the 1st half. Lakeshore leads 21-7. So coming out of the timeout, 45 seconds remaining here in the 1st half. Motion across Smeraldo, going back, dropping back Orvin. Pass out to Bernard, hauls it in on the screen. Rushing forward, has the black stairs, speeding past defenders, makes one slip. Crossing the 20, and he'll go out of bounds with 31 seconds remaining on the clock here in the 1st half. A big 1st down, and that's just the electric player that Jacob Bernard is. Toss it to him on a screen. He's so fast, he runs past defenders, and then the ones that get in his way, he jukes them, makes them miss, or just changes course on a dime. Goes the opposite way. So sticking with this 5 wide set here on 1st and 10 with the ball inside the 20. Lakeshore looking to make it 28-7 going into the half. Orvin, his pressure bears down. Orvin gets away from him, rolling right, lofting this one up to the end zone. Oh, and hits Jordan in the chest and falls incomplete. So that'll make it 2nd and 10. 22 seconds remaining here in the first half. And Lowry checks back in. Out goes Rhett Kimball. So 2nd and 10 for the Titans here.
So 2nd down for the Titans.
And
ball just about the 17-yard line.
Looks like a little bit of a uniform issue as Orvin's shoe came off on the previous play. So Orvin comes out to tie his shoe. Kimball checks back in, and it looks like they're going to put Bernard at quarterback with Lowry to his right. Calling for it, Bernard. Handoff goes Lowry left side, barreling forward, and a host of Rebels take him down. Oh, check that. On the carry there was Jake Smeraldo. But Lakeshore takes a timeout, so 14 seconds remaining here in the first half. Lakeshore leads 21-7. Five wide set once again coming out of the timeout. 14 seconds to go here in the first half. 3rd down for the Titans as Orvin looking to pass. Lofts this one up. It's caught, and they say
incomplete.
That it's incomplete. So that brings up 4th down for the Titans with 9 seconds to go here in the half, and they're going to send out Jack Geddes in the field goal unit.
Looks like Mr. Geddes is coming inside the field goal.
Let's see where, well, it looks like Geddes is setting up his tee at the 20, so a 30-yard field goal from Geddes out of the hold of Mason Poire. Snap is back, down, kick is up from Geddes, and it is good. So with 5 seconds remaining here in the first half, the Titans lead 24-7. So Geddes to kick this one away after he kicked a field goal. 5 seconds to go here in the first half. Boots it away, and Bond will get a chance to return this one. Running upfield, dancing around, and he'll be brought down as at the buzzer to bring us to half. So at halftime, Lakeshore leads 24-7. Martinson to kick this one away to get the second half started. Boots this one deep, and it looks like Jacob Bernard is going to get a return. So Bernard working toward the middle. He's dangerous, has one on the season already, and look, this one crossing the 40. Inside, leaping Martinson, and he'll be brought down from behind at the Pearl River 40-yard line. Jacob Bernard, dangerous on the special teams. Lakeshore leads 24-7. Here to start off the second half, and Lakeshore looking to extend it here as they get the ball first coming out of the half. So sticking with this set of Bernard in the backfield along with Lowry and Orvin. Your 1st and 10 at the 40. 2 to the top of your screen. Orvin calling for it. Handoff goes Bernard. Left side, jukes back inside. He's met, and he'll be dropped for a loss, but it looks a lot of flags coming out, but looks to be a face mask call. A host of Rebels there led by Zach Ussery. Personal foul, yeah, face mask called on the Rebels. So a quick first down for the Lakeshore offense coming out of that penalty. So it'll be 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line, much shorter field. Orvin in the gun with Lowry to his left. Low snap, handles it, gives it to Bernard. Rushing forward, good push, barreling through. And he'll get down to about the 16. the carry. A 7-yard gain makes it 2nd and 3 for the Titans as the clock continues to run. The sounds of the cowbell here at Rebel Stadium. Handoff goes to Bernard, dancing around, looking to kick it outside to the left. Rushing upfield, has a seam, diving. Does he get in? Waiting for the call, and they say out at about the 3. But another first down. Another first down for the Titans. It's 1st and goal from the 3. Lakeshore waiting the call from the sideline for the play. See Westcott in the backfield. So Westcott in at quarterback. He'll rush this one, rushing forward, barreling forward, and a touchdown for the Titans. Geddes comes on to attempt the extra point. Good push there from the offensive line and hard running from Westcott. Take it in for the 3-yard touchdown run.
Once again, Geddes and the kicking duty.
Snap is back out of the hold of Poirier. Kick is up, and it is through. So with 10:49 remaining here in the 3rd quarter, Lakeshore leads 31-7.
Friday night will be at Franklinton. Kickoff at 7 o'clock.
Geddes to kick this one away following the Westcott score.
And underway.
Boots it downfield. Looks like Bond will return this one. Gonna work toward the middle. Now bouncing back outside. Lane right side rushing up and it slips down on that wet surface. So Pearl River offense will set up shop at the 30-yard line. First and 10. Pearl River showed flashes of brilliance in the first half. Only got in the end zone on 1 drive for the score. But leading 31-7, their offense really isn't conducive to coming from behind. So they're going to need to try and open it up, try and get some passes downfield, which they've done a little bit tonight. Handoff goes to Warren, and he's hit almost immediately by Westcott. Drop down for no gain. Check that, he barreled forward and got about 2 yards. That'll make it 2nd and 8. For the Rebels, you see the huddle there for Pearl River. Dean goes over to the sideline to get a new play after every play.
Second down.
Dean calling for it. Handoff up the middle. Warren running hard, and he'll gain about 3 on the carry there, brought down by Nathan Glenn.
Glenn, number 65, initially on the stop.
Glenn, a senior for Coach Jones. Now here, this makes it 3rd and 5 for the Rebels. Let's see if they go for a pass. Dean calling for it, rolling out, rolling to his left, launches this one and picked off by Aubrey Womack.
Intercepted, number 4.
And Womack brought down at the 40. A late flag coming out. Oh, a bunch of flags coming out late. So every official on the field looks to have thrown their flag. A personal foul there called on Pearl River. So that'll give Lakeshore even better Field position to start this drive after the Womack interception. 9:12 to go here in the third. Lakeshore leading 31-7. Here looking to extend this lead. Orvin in the gun, Lowry to his left, and Bernard. Oh, ball goes through Orvin's legs. Bernard picks it up, breaks off one defender, and he's dropped for a big loss for the Titans there.
Roy and company.
A low snap rolled through Orvin's legs. He couldn't haul it in. Good heads-up play by Bernard to pick it up. He broke one tackle from a defender, but brought down. The big gain makes it a big loss, makes it second and 16.
Ball right about the 31-yard line.
And trips left here. Lowry to the left of Orvin. Orvin hard count, waiting the new play. Gives him an opportunity to read the defense. Calling for it, Orvin looking to pass, launches out, caught by Smeraldo, and he's hit almost immediately, breaks one tackle, and brought down from behind by Isaiah Rushing.
Smeraldo, the 17.
Rushing 6'3", 185-pounder, a sophomore for Coach Harris. 7:57 to go here in the third. Lakeshore here on third and very long. As they go trips to the bottom of your screen, you see Bernard in the slot. Calling for it. Orvin looking downfield, has time, steps up, lofts this one. Oh, Bernard tips it up. Can he call him? Wow, tipped it up to himself and comes down with it.
Number 7.
Good focus there.
Fourth down.
Keeping focus there, tips it up, kept his eye on the ball the whole way. Able to bring it back down, but still about 4th and 1 for the Titans. And they bring Westcott back in the Wildcat formation. Westcott up the middle, jumps over one defender, still on his feet, barreling forward, breaks another tackle. And the first down and some for the Titans. And it looks like they're going to keep it in. They're about, let's see, maybe a yard and a half shy of the end zone. So look for Westcott to score once again here from the Wild Titan formation. Westcott, left side, flag almost immediately. He gets into the end zone, dragging a defender, but
Westcott, your ball carrier. There is a
flag was thrown off snap.
Indication could go. Officials are the Hammond Ponchatoula division, so they have to keep us within the rule book.
The officials taking their time to let us know the signal here. Oh, and that'll be a false start
go against the Titans, back them up 5 yards.
on the Titans. So that'll back them up, negate the touchdown. That was good hard running from Westcott, though. But that'll make it first and goal, this time from about the 10. So now regular offense back in with Lowry lining up to the right of Orvin. Bernard back at running back, handoff straight ahead. Bernard rushing forward, lowers the shoulder.
Bernard straight up the middle.
And that'll make it
Parker, ball.
second and goal, this time from the 2. Let's see if they put Wild Titan back in with Westcott. Now keep traditional offense on. So Orvin calling for it. Low snap again. Toss to Bernard, coming near sideline, looking to bring it around, cut it, and gets in for the score. Just like that, the speed of Bernard getting to the outside near sideline, rushing, had an open lane right to the end zone. Geddes comes back out once again, attempt the extra point out of the hold of Poirier. Snap is back, hold, kick is up, Geddes, and it is good. So with 5:57 remaining here in the third, Lakeshore leads 38-7. So Geddes to kick this one away after the Bernard score. See Bond. And that'll be a touchback as that goes into the end zone. So now Pearl River with 80 yards to go. They look to put together a drive here in the second half. For the most part, this game, Lakeshore's defense has held very strong. And Lakeshore with 38 points. Pearl River had coming into this game averaged 12 points per game their defense allowed. Tonight giving up 38. They also averaged scoring over 35 a game. Tonight held to 7. Warren had a big hole, hit it hard, and he'll be brought down by a host of Titans, but he was hit by Womack, who had him around the ankles. Aubrey Womack, the junior safety, been getting significant playing time since he was a freshman.
Folks, got the last chance for the 50-50 raffle going on. I see Coach Springs for the basketball program was bringing the old box of money up here.
Here, Pearl River, we just see them
so get out those raffle tickets, and we'll see
huddling up, running their offense. As Dean brings in the play from the sideline. The 2nd and 2 here for the Rebels. The hard run from Warren. Play action, looking. Lost this one, looking for Levy. Incomplete, overthrown. On the coverage there was Ziegler. Just off the mark there. From Dean. Dean throws a tight spiral, good ball. Just getting it on target, getting it to his receiver. So 5 minutes to go here in the third.
We're going to pull us the raffle money here in a moment.
Levy, you see Levy's lining up to the right side. You see in the backfield Hart and Warren. This time handoff goes to Warren, stumbled, breaks away from one, and Womack. Good second effort from Womack as he looked like he was going to fall off of the tackle there. Instead, used that force from his legs, pushed forward, dove and grabbed him around the waist to bring him down. It's a great job, but hard running from Warren, no doubt, but great job from Womack with the second effort on the tackle there.
Last 4 digits on the blue ticket. Don't bring me no red ticket.
That was near a touchdown-saving tackle. It's a first down for Pearl River, though.
8-4-4-6.
Motion from Stoddard, handoff, goes Warren. Warren looking to spin away from a defender and brought down.
8-4-4.
For no gain by Devin Wabacher, the sophomore linebacker.
$61.
Wabacher, 6 foot, 200-pound sophomore linebacker for the Titans. It's second and 8 for the Rebels here. 3:50 on the clock here in the third.
Once again, 8-4-4.
Dean calling for it from under center. Handoff goes to Hart this time, and once again the defense for Lakeshore flocks to the ball. Brought down over there by Griffin Davidson. Third down for Pearl River.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Dean brings in the play into the huddle.
But he donated the $61 back to the basketball program. So thank you very much, sir.
So third down for Pearl River as they look to continue this drive. They go play action, rolling right, looking downfield, launches this one, has Stoddard wide open. Stoddard looking, oh, and he nearly hauls it in. Had it in the breadbasket, and it falls incomplete. He was wide open, and a great job by Dean putting that one right on the money for him. Stoddard got under it, and it fell through, incomplete, so 4th down for Pearl River. And Bond comes on to punt this one away. Now we see Smeraldo lined up deep to return this one. Potentially Jacob Bernard's night over. Rest him up for next week where they take on Salmon. They have a comfortable 31-point lead. Snap is back. Punted away by Bond. Smeraldo fields this one cleanly. Looking to get it upfield, following the wall, rushing left side. A late flag comes out as Smeraldo races down that left sideline, and he'll be pushed out of bounds, but this will be brought back. It looked like a hold on the backside.
Good night, y'all. Thank y'all. Thank you, Miss Brandy.
Let's see where it's assessed and where it brings it back to.
It is true that Pearl High School has their own bowling team. And that bowling team is also looking for a few sponsors to help them get with their league play. So if you'd like to help out the bowling club.
So 2:17 on the clock here in the third. Yeah, holding called on the Titans as they mark this off. Lakeshore's drive will start at the 35-yard line. Check that about the 30. Oh, okay, marking it from the. Well, continuing to go from the 24-yard line. The initial spot around the 35. So Orvin calling for it, and Bernard back in, going left side, has a hold or run. Lowry lead blocking, and Bernard trucking forward. He'll get to about the 48-yard line. A 28-yard run from Bernard there, left side, good blocking by the offensive line, and a good lead block there from Lowry. 1:44 to go here in the third. Lakeshore keeping it on the ground now. Orvin in the gun, calling for it. This time rolling to his right, looking to pass complete to Smeraldo. Looking to push upfield. Smeraldo brought down by number 18, Roy Smith. And that'll be, let's see, about a yard shy. And where they spotted as the clock continues to run, under a minute to go here in the third. And he's eyeballing to see if it's a first down. So that brings it second.
Hi, ladies and gentlemen. Second down.
Well, as they go to spot it, yeah, it looks to be second and inches. Second and short for the Titans here. Under 30 seconds to go here in the third. Orvin, Bernard behind him, calling for it. Orvin, give to Bernard. Rushing forward, has the first down, still fighting forward, and they'll say forward progress was stopped, but still a first down for the Titans as the clock continues to run, and that will be the final play of the third quarter as the clock will run out. So at the end of the third quarter, Lakeshore leads here at Pearl River 38-7. All right, starting off the fourth quarter, Orvin in the gun, Lowry to his left, low snap. Orvin tosses it out to Smeraldo, looking to bring it upfield, following the block from Pore. cuts back in, and he'll be brought out of bounds by number 24, Caleb Matthews, the 5'10", 220-pound sophomore linebacker. As the chains move, another first down for the Titans in this potent offense. Here, this is essentially the district championship, and Lakeshore leads 38-7, as I talked about in the stand-up. Just incredibly explosive offense, disciplined, good team, and here they line up 5 wide here on 1st and 10. Calling for it, Orvin looking downfield, has time, launches it, and that is that caught? Oh my goodness. As it was tipped, Bernard, wow. Bernard lost it. It was tipped up by the defensive back. Bernard fell under it and was able to haul it in. Unreal. The focus of Jacob Bernard there whenever a ball gets tipped. He keeps his eye on the ball there. And wow. So 1st and goal for the Titans. Orvin calling for it. Handoff goes Bernard up the middle, rushing forward, and there's a flag out. He gets into the end zone. Let's see what the call is. This could be coming back. See what the call. Oh, a face mask on Pearl. They decline, so the touchdown stands as Jacob Bernard gets into the end zone for the Titans once again tonight. It's his 3rd on the night. And Geddes comes on to attempt the extra point. Snap is back, kick is up, and it is through. So with 9:35 remaining here in the game, Lakeshore leads 45-7. All right, so Geddes to kick this one away following the Lakeshore score, making it 45-7. This one back will be returned by Bond. Bond looking to rush upfield, breaks one tackle, and brought down by number 10, John Hogue, the senior safety for the Titans. So the Pearl River takes to the field with 7:43 to go here in the game. Titans leading 45-7. And Pearl River here on senior night would love to get into the end zone here before the clock strikes 0.
That's Mr. Summer Brown, Anna Lee, Daniel Zacchino, also the coached by Timothy Lane. So ROTC doing
so Dean,
congratulations to those guys. District champs in volleyball.
With Warren behind him. Motion from Stoddard, calling for it. Handoff goes to Stoddard, and Lakeshore flocking to the ball, bringing Stoddard down. Host of Titans in on that one, led by Scalia, who has been absolutely sensational tonight. I've said his name many times. He's getting penetration on almost every play. Just a scrappy, intense player. Does his job well. He's 5'9", 175 pounds, playing nose, but he brings that quickness, able to get around the big offensive lineman of Pearl River. 6:27 on the clock here on 2nd down for Pearl River. Handoff goes to Warren, going left side, bust through the hole. Good blocking there by the offensive line, and Warren gains about 7 yards on the carry. Be about 2 yards shy of the first down. and it's 4th down for Pearl River. So 4th down, Pearl River going to go for it here. Check that, third down and 2. Dean calling for it. Handoff goes Warren. He's hit almost immediately, being driven back by Westcott along with Devin Wabacher. And they call it a 1st down for Pearl River to keep this drive going.
45-yard line.
So next week, Lakeshore will take on Salmon at home as they look to have their 2nd undefeated season in a row in the regular season. Last year, went 10-0 en route to going to the Superdome to take on Carr in the state championship game. They became the state runners-up. Now, looks as if they'll go 9-0 here with this win tonight. Handoff there goes Hart left side, and he'll be brought down by a host of Titans once again, led by Simon Willie. And they'll take on Salmon next week, a big rival in this district. A true rivalry with trading wins and losses. That brings up 2nd and 10 for Pearl River with 4 minutes remaining here in the game. If you're just joining us, the explosive offense of Lakeshore has put up 45 points, so 45-7. Lakeshore leads here with 3:48 to go in the 4th. Dean dropping back, lofts this one up, looking for Levy, and Levy hauls it in for the big gain, a 1st down for Pearl River. He gets to about the 23-yard line on the reception.
So down at that 24-yard line.
And Pearl River wants to put this one in the end zone here on senior night. Want to score here in the 2nd half. So they're swinging to the end. This Rebel squad. So 3 minutes to go here. 1st and 10 for Pearl River. Dean puts Hart in motion, calls for it, give to Warren, left side, hits the hole hard, barreling forward. And he's brought down by Womack at the 3rd level. So good hard running from Warren. 2:35 to go here in the game. And that'll bring up 2nd and 4 for the Rebels here with 2:19 on the clock. So Dean Hart in motion, calls for it, play action, keeper, left side, good block from Hart there on Balatin. That is a 1st down on the keeper from Dean Hart running left side. He's tackled by Womack after getting the 1st down. Clock under 2 minutes to go, as it's now 1st and goal from the 9 for the Rebels.
So the Rebels are knocking on the door inside the 10-yard line. Officially at the 9.
90 seconds on the clock to go here for the Rebels. Calling forward, handoff, Warren going up the middle, pushing forward, diving. And he'll be brought down about a yard shy.
Looks like we're down about the 2-yard line.
So a minute 15 on the clock. If Pearl River wants to score, they're going to need to get this play in quickly.
And don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, the Southern Sweetheart Dance Team will be performing right after this game here.
60 seconds to go in the game. With Dean under center, Give goes to Warren, right side, barreling forward, spins off a defender, and jumps into the end zone for the score. Corey Warren, hard running, a great athlete for Pearl River, their leading rusher and a good leader on this team. That marks his 21st touchdown this season for the Rebels. He's well over 1,000 yards rushing. But 20 seconds on the clock as the clock continues to run here. And Martinson will come on to attempt the extra point. Place kick is up, and it is through. It's good. There, the clock will run out, and Lakeshore has won 45-14 in this big district matchup, essentially for the district, as these are the two top teams in the district. Lakeshore wins 45-14, so let's go ahead and send our thank yous to those who helped bring you this game, starting with our superintendent, Mr. Trey Folse, our director of broadcasting, Dr. Melody Menard, cameraman, editor, and coordinator of Channel 13, Dave the Ray Williams. So from Pearl River High School, where the Lakeshore Titans defeat the Pearl River Rebels 45-14, my name is Grant Yenny. Good night. You are now leaving the Prep Zone.